Hello everyone, Overquake here, playing Professional Farmer 2014, a game I almost forgot I had. I had been so busy playing Farming Simulator 2013, not recording a lot of it, but definitely playing a lot of it, that I kind of literally forgot I had this game on Steam. And I was just looking at some of my old YouTube videos and realized, like, oh my goodness, what happened to this game? I don't know. So I thought, hey, I've got an evening where I've got a little bit of time. Let's play some Professional Farmer. I literally have no idea where we left off in this game. I think maybe we had gone through like one season, maybe, and we had bought a little bit of equipment. But literally, that is exactly what I remember without going back and looking at my videos, which if you're watching these like on the playlist and you just watched my last one and then you're now watching me do this one, it's going to be really confusing for me not to remember what I literally did in the last episode, and I apologize for that, but I have no idea where we left off in this game. So I thought about like loading it up and taking a look around and seeing what was going on, but you know, that's too easy, and I never want to go the easy route. I mean, we are playing, you know, a farming game, so let's see how this is gonna go. We are in a tractor. We have start gathering hay. Is that what we're supposed to be doing? Oh, hey, we've got that guy. Right, we've got a baler on. The, not that button. So we have these two fields, right? Yep, I remember that. Bale field, you can drive back home now. Okay, so we had finished... Oh my goodness, I'm sorry about that, but I literally didn't even remember what we were doing. So we had just baled a field, apparently? Alright, yeah, okay, that makes sense, because on the bottom right corner I can see the fill level is 23%. So we have... we had baled a field. I get it. Alright, that's starting to make more sense now. We gotta park this thing, right? Let's park this thing. Yep. Wow, that thing's big. That baler is big. Detached baler. Alright, good, got it. So, what time is it? Evening. 17:04, so evening. Alright. I was wondering. It looked, the light looked either very early morning or evening, so it looks like it's evening, so there we go. Good. So we've got that detached. Park and leave the vehicle. Alright. Great. So we have done that. Some of your neighbors don't own a combine. They would like you to hire you to mow their fields. Oh. Well. That's fantastic. Why did it have me get out? Oh, right. Because they don't have this at all? Why would you be a farmer without a combine? That doesn't even make sense at all. To me. Alright. Happy music on the radio. So, let's go help them out. Sweet. Alright. So, lights? Yeah, lights. That helps. Alright, L is lights. I remember. I don't really remember. Okay. No traffic. Pray for no traffic. No traffic. No traffic. No traffic on the road because I didn't even look. Good. That worked out. Okay, great. So this is another one of those help the neighbors out, eh? Okay. Now if if I remember my directions right, stop. I think we actually, if I remember correctly, I think we're supposed to actually, I think this road takes us back behind that house. Yep, pretty sure. Kind of sure. So if, so let's say you're one of those people that only watches me play this one game, right? Then, oh, look at all those build that we haven't done anything with. There's just hay build over there. Straw, hay. I never can remember the difference. So, then you probably haven't watched me in a while, because I haven't played this game for a while, and like I said, I sort of forgot I had it. So, oops. And, you know, hope you missed me play the game. I have missed playing this game, definitely. Very cool. I'm kind of always torn between this game, Professional Farmer 2014, and my other farming game, Farming Simulator 2013. I kind of love them both, and so here's the field. It's this one right here. I don't remember this one being that big, so it shouldn't be a big deal. Sounds great. So it's good to be back in this one. It's something different, I remember. Alright, header down. Let's turn it on. And let's go. Excellent. Everything seems to be working. Alright, what are we gonna do with this when it's all, This is one of those things I don't understand about helping the neighbor. So, alright, so I am collecting this, what do we think this is? Wheat? Looks like wheat. Alright, so I'm collecting my neighbor's wheat. Now, I seem to remember that he had a little trailer over there. So I'm not really sure if I'm supposed to, let's say, deposit it into his trailer and say, okay, here it is, you deal with taking it to market and selling it and all that jazz. I'm not interested in any of that. Or are we supposed to bring our trailer over here and then put it in there? That's a really good question. Good question. I'm not really sure, so we'll have to figure all that out. But we can take a look at that. So it is currently June, and it's been really interesting as a player of farming simulators. It's really neat. I love watching the seasons and watching the you know, the real farmers do their thing. And so there's a lot of corn in my area. A lot of corn is 2 or 3 inches tall right now. I don't know. Some fields are maybe a little taller right now. But it's been interesting to kind of watch it grow as I drive by the fields. I take a long drive every other week, and it's good to see. It's kind of neat to see the every other week changes of the fields. It's such a pretty game. You know, they spend a lot of work on the lighting engine, on the day-night cycles. I gotta say, they have that over Farming Simulator 2013. Definitely. It's a prettier game. I don't know if that necessarily means more fun though, but definitely. Now see, that seems like an error right there in the planting. There's a spot you missed. Or did I miss it? Did I help sow my neighbor's field. I don't know. I seem to be doing all of my neighbor's work. I don't really understand. But one of the things I really like about this game versus Farming Simulator is Farming Simulator seems very empty all the time. This game, there's stuff going on that's not you. That's that's something I really like about this game too. Is it the world doesn't seem empty. There's more cars on the road. There are other farming vehicles out there. There's stuff going on. You know, I take a look around and, you know, there's fields growing around you. It's nice to see. Nice to see activity in the world, if that makes sense. So my current plan with this particular field was, I know it's kind of a smallish field, so my strategy was to go around it once, because I know there's some tight spaces over there. I remember that now. I remember that along that fence line and a little bit of those trees over there, they get pretty close to the field, and if I tried to do my normal up and down the rows, I'd be worried about running into fences and trees and stuff. So what my strategy here on this field was to go around it once, give it a once over, and that way I could see the we're going really slow. Anyway, go around it once, and then I would have more clearance on those sides, and I was thinking that might do the trick of what we need. Hopefully. There we go. Is there a backlight on this thing? I mean, not a big one. There are these little red lights on the back. But there's not a forward or a backwards facing light, doesn't seem like. Okay, that's fine. This is going pretty well. I've gone around once, and I think I'm just gonna do my normal zigzag up and down the rows to finish this off. Probably not gonna make you watch this part. And so I'm probably gonna pause the video here, come back when I finish this field up, or the other reason I might come back is if I find out what I'm supposed to do once I've filled up the internal storage of this, whether I was supposed to bring my own tipper in here, or whether I was supposed to use their, you know, theirs over there. Either way, I'll let you know once I find out an answer. I'll go ahead and pause the video up here, and we'll see you on the other side of this field. Okay, I'm back. This is you've only missed a couple minutes. The task did update to harvest the field and fill the trolley right next to this field. So we got our answer with that. We're clearly going to be filling all of the wheat that we gather into our neighbor's, they call it trolley. So I would have called it a tipper, but whatever. Okay, good. So now that part is answered. At least we know what to do. The mission let me get about halfway full before it gave me an answer, which was a little nerve-wracking because I kind of want to know what to do with this stuff once I've got it. But they did give me the answer before, and well before I suppose I really needed the answer. So, well, there's that. I'm going to go ahead and not make you watch the whole thing, but I wanted to come back in for just a second and let you know that we did get an answer for what to do with this wheat. We are going to be giving it back to the farmer, so we're literally just gathering it for him using our combine, and we're putting it right over there. So I'll be back when this field is done. Well, like every other task we've been given in this game, it doesn't seem to require you to complete the task 100% in order to finish that that job, if you will. So this one was no different. When we were, I don't know, maybe 90% of the way through, we were given the message that we were done and we'd collected 2,000 euro and we could drive back home. So, but I'm too much of a completionist to do that. So I went ahead and finished up that last row. And we'll go ahead and drop off this guy's wheat, because it's not ours. So we'll drop this off and then we'll go back home. So let's go ahead and pipe out here. And this game always makes me nervous when we're doing this part. Just because there was that the very first time I tried to do this and offload a combine, I ended up spilling some of the crops just on the ground. So I've trying to be much more careful lately. Oh, and this is fantastic because in the dark it's really hard to see. Everything looks lined up. Yeah, we can't possibly miss. So let's go ahead and dump it in there. And these combines do offload pretty quickly. That's nice. I do like that. So not a problem. And if you wanted to see, here's our current cash. We're now up to 125,000 euro. But we've also got a loan of more than that. We've got a loan of 250,000. So, you know, we're in the red. We gotta make some money, pay back our loan, make the bank happy. You gotta make the bankers rich, otherwise, you know, what's the point? So let's go ahead and go back home. I know I was talking when I first, either while I was traveling or when I first got to this field, I was talking about how I love the lighting in this game, and I really do. Makes it really realistic, but you could argue it's too realistic. It's really hard to see at night. The light is very directional, you know, like it's really coming from the headlights, and that's really neat, but also annoying all at the same time. So, you know, I'm still getting used to that. Nighttime is it's kind of hard to work at nighttime. When I was turning around at the end of each row, it was kind of a big thing to make sure that I was actually gonna line everything up correctly, because it's just it's hard to see. Like, it's hard to see over there. You can only see where the lights are. So if you're turning around, good luck knowing exactly where you're supposed to go. Up a little further. Okay. So that was kind of tricky, but it sure looks nice this way. I don't know. I suppose if this is what it's really like farming at night, I'll pass. But it looks neat. I don't know if there's and I don't know if there's a really good way to well, while we've got these missions at least, there doesn't seem to be a really good way to just wait until daytime. But yeah, we'll see. I don't know, maybe once if I remember right, after the first year, these missions sort of stop and we can do our own thing a lot more. So it's we're kind of going through the tutorial phase, if you will. So maybe we'll have more flexibility then. to do that kind of thing. Yeah, we got plenty of gas. So I was just checking because we're driving right by the gas tanks. And so, oh well. Here we are back at home. I think we'll go ahead and end it here. We were able to successfully, combine our neighbor's field, and we made some money in the process, 2,000. And next time we'll see what our next task is. But it's pointing us towards the plow, so I'm guessing that's what I'll leave you with. That seems to be our hint. Everybody, thanks for watching. This has been Overquake playing farming. I almost said the wrong game. Playing Professional Farmer 2014. Everybody have a great day.